perform righteous acts, man. You know? Go ahead.
How much evil he have done to the saints in Jerusalem.
See? Go ahead.
And here he have authority from the chief priest to bend and they call on thy name. But the Lord said unto him, go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel.
Yeah, the Lord chose him, man. Just like the Lord chose us to come and do this work, the Lord chose Paul to do this work, man. Go ahead.
Unto me.
Unto him. That's right. We all got our purpose. And you have our Shema Shai eyes, man. We don't know, but he know the purpose that he set us up for, man. Go ahead.
To bear my name before Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel.
Yep, and that's not what we doing. We bear the Lord's name, man, because who? The Gentiles and the children of Israel, man. Go ahead. I gotta keep on going, man.
Acts 9:16. For I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake.
See? I will show him great things and how much he shall suffer. He was suffering for righteousness, man. The Lord chose him personally. The Lord taught Paul personally, man. But what he had to do, he had to suffer. You know? He had to suffer, man. So how much it was?
This is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 17 and 18.
Right.
For it is better if the will of Yahweh be so, that ye suffer for well doing, than for evil doing.
Yeah, for evil doing. Because what's our topic? Jacob trouble. So you might as well suffer for righteousness, coming back to the law, statutes, and commandment, and suffer what the Lord got for you. All right? Because get that. It's a First Corinthians only said likewise the same number. That's a question. I know it's a question. Only said likewise the same number. I was trying to suffer. I read that over there.
This is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 17. For it is better if the will of Yahweh be so, that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing. For Hamashiach also have once suffered for sins, the just for the unjust, and that he might bring us to Yahweh.
Right, so hey, it's better to suffer now than to suffer later. Because guess what? When you suffering later, guess what? The Lord ain't finna save you. Alright, the Lord ain't gonna have mercy on you, man. Why? Because you ain't do the will and you load the law while you yet had living. So ain't gonna be no hope for you, man, in the day that's coming called Jacob trouble. That's why it's called Jacob trouble, man. That's why it's best to get it while it's good, because it's good to get it now. Something for righteous doing, man. Alright? Don't suffer because you load the law. You try to wait on your time to come and serve the Lord. Alright? While the men of the Lord is out here prophesying, bringing the destruction, all right, through the Spirit. Now here it comes, you want to get right. Now you've been a suffer for evil doing. All right, because what? You hard-headed. You've been stiff-necked. All right? You've been a sonny child then, man. Being what? Stupid. All right, because what? The word was right here in your face. Go ahead, Al.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Yahushua hath suffered for us in the flesh.
For much then has Yahushua suffered for us, man. He suffered for us, the elect, man, in the flesh, man. Go ahead.
Arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
Hey, put yourself in the same mind, man. Mind frame. Damn, the Lord suffered. Shit, I gotta suffer too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What now?
For he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin.
That's right, see? When you suffer in the flesh, all right, when you have about Shema Shai, you're going to cease from sin. What cease from what? Death, man. All right? Because what leads you to death? Disobeying the laws that you say. All right? When you start going off of the law, that's what you leading what? Sin. You know, leading what? To death. All right? You got it, Yakanan.
All right, this Romans 8 and 17. It says, and if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach.
Yep.
If so be that we suffer with him, that we may also glorify, Salaki, we may be also glorified together.
That's right, see? So it's better to suffer now, man.
Right.
All right, but you can be glorified and being praised now about Shema Shai, because we're going to join earth. Everything that the Lord have, we're going to have too also.
That's right.
You know? We're going to have it too.
the same trials and tribulations that the Lord did, man. We suffering the same things he suffered.
Yeah,
You know?
even though his burden was
Worse?
worse.
Yeah, way worse. But we join heirs with him, Lord willing. And hey, we gonna suffer too, man. I got one more verse. This verse 18, Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall be revealed in
Our
us.
light affliction.
That's right.
Our light affliction is only
Right.
for a moment, man.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord says, man. Hey, we don't even live 1,000 years, man.
Yeah. This ain't shit, man.
This ain't nothing. What's
This ain't
60,
shit.
70 years to 1,000?
Right.
You got 9 more hundred and 30 more days to go. 30 more years to go, man.
Right.
What's 70 years, man, compared to 900 years?
Shit, hey.
It's nothing.
Hey, that's in the scriptures. They say, basically, what's 1,000 years to eternity?
Yes,
That's
sir.
in the script, in the Apocrypha. Basically, I'm roughly paraphrasing it, but it's basically like, what's 1,000 years to eternity? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to find it.
You put it in money form. What's a dollar to $1,000?
Right.
Which one you want? You want the dollar? You want the $1,000? What everybody gonna grab? The $1,000. You know? And that's salvation or death. Which one you gonna grab? You gonna grab salvation. So it's best to suffer now than suffer later, man. Because when you suffer with Jacob trouble, ooh-wee. Because you gotta remember what the scripture said. It's gonna be a day like never before. It's gonna be a day, it's gonna be a dark, like what they say, like on Halloween. It was a dark, gloomy night.
Sirach 18 and 10.
You know, it's gonna be hell out here,
Water,
man. You don't want to suffer, then you want to be under the mercy of you have about Shema Shop, man. You want to have a hedge around you, man. But how can you get that hedge around you? By coming back. All right, just by coming back, man. Come back to the law that you, man. All right, knowing your power and start being obedient. That's how you get the salvation and reward, man. And have it made. Go ahead.
Real quick, this one I was talking about. This Sirach 18 and 10. It says, as a drop of water into the sea and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity.
See?
Yeah.
And he said 1,000 years. He said 100 years.
Right.
To eternity, forever. So what's this present this present world can offer within the kingdom of heaven, which is what? Forever, eternity.
Forever.
You know, this light affliction. It's only for a moment, man. So yeah, all right, we give up this bullshit. We're gonna lose this. Because guess what? We're gonna win.
Right.
You know? And what we're gonna win for what? Eternity. Forever. You know, that's something that the Lord ain't gonna take back, man.
Forever,
We ain't going to captivity after our forever. You know what I'm saying? No, it's forever, man. That's something ain't gonna change.
And also, if you have understanding, we've already been through this in other captivities. And there's no there's no remembrance of former things.
Yep.
So hey, we've already been through it, man. This is the last go around, baby.
Right.
Okay.
That what make it so precious. Because after this captivity, there'll be no more captivity of Israel.
And there's also a scripture that says, like in the time of affliction, there's no remembrance of prosperous times.
Yeah.
And in prosperous times, there's no remembrance of struggle. Roughly paraphrasing.
That's right.
So when we're in the kingdom, we're not going to think about all the hell we're going through right now.
Right.
This is going to be a far dream, man.
That's what it is. It's gonna be a picture. Like, I was dreaming. Because it was so fast, man. You know?
Hey, look. Hey, like I remember, coming into this truth, a few years back. Looking now, that was nothing. You go through certain struggles, and you forget about it, man. So how much more when we inherit the kingdom of heaven? That's why it's a beautiful thing to meditate upon inheriting the kingdom of heaven. The Most High, He gave us, He revealed to us certain secrets that we're going to inherit in the kingdom. 100-fold for everything that we lost. So you can picture your car breaking down. Like, well, fuck it. I'm going to get 100 chariots. Far better.
This
You
Sirach.
still got one down now?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna rock with yours, man. I know it's a lot of people.
Want me to bring it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, it's Sirach 11 and 25. It says, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction.
That's right.
And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
And that's what's gonna be a change now for these so-called Christians. You know what I'm saying? See, you know how we ain't prospering right now, but they so-called prosper.
Yeah.
Guess what? When Jacob trouble comes, we gonna be prospering.
Flip.
Guess what? They ain't gonna be prospering. You know, it's gonna be a real flip, gonna be a real upside down flip flop, man. All right, because the men of the Lord, hey, so the Lord gonna protect us, but they ain't gonna be protected.
Hey, and then it's saying, hey, they ain't gonna even remember when they was bought.
Yeah, they ain't. How they gonna remember that we gonna catch a hell?
You in the club throwing ones and shit, you can't even remember. You know what I'm saying? Because your stomach hurts too bad. You too hungry.
Ain't no, man. I remember I had, ain't none of that.
I was balling out, man.
Ain't none of that.
I had a big boy steak from Ruth Chris.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Benny Hanna's.
Benny Hanna's.
Yeah.
Big boy shrimp, you know how Jake is.
I was eating up crab legs, everything.
Crab legs, doing my thing. It's a lot.
That's how most of these celebrities is gonna be like though.
Right.
They say, "Woe to you, that have received your consolation, man." So all this, hey, some of these celebrities, they feeling now, man. These celebrities, they live paycheck to paycheck, man.
Yep.
You know, and they're gonna be just, hey, everybody about to be equal during Jacob trouble, man. It gonna come down to one solution. You gonna take this chip or you gonna die, man.
Even playing field.
Yeah.
That's how you know. That's how you know the men of the Lord gonna prosper in that day, man. All right, cause we ain't taking no chip. All right, you gonna have certain men living on the grid, man. All right, certain men gonna be living all in the wilderness, in the forest, being taken care of, man. Why? Because the Lord, how about you, gonna protect them. You know, that's why I say in 2 Ezra, the 9th chapter, it said they have received benefits and have not known them. So right now, these Christians and all these people that so-called believe in Jesus Christ, they receiving benefits, but they don't know the power. They don't know you how about your shot. But guess what? When that shit get erased, guess what? We gonna receive benefits. All right? Cause we know the power. You know? You got go ahead, change up.
It's the book of Colossians chapter 3, verses 1 and 2. If ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above.
Right, hey. One more time out.
It's Colossians chapter 3, verses 1 and 2. If ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above.
Right, seek those things which are above and which the kingdom of heaven, man. Wait, hey, get that, this is Sirach.
What did it say,
It speaks about how, don't worry about how the ungodly is going to die.
Second Ezra 9.
It's second Ezra 9, 9:15. Okay.
Hey, second is 8.
Yeah, I think 8.
Like 8 and 50. 8 and
It's 9:13.
It's 9.
Yeah, 9:13.
All right.
Show.
Yeah, it's 9 to 13.
Okay, God.
Go ahead, slide it out.
It says 9 and 13?
Second Ezra 9 to 13.
All right.
Yep. And read
This
that precept again. Read that precept again and then
It's Colossians chapter 3, verse 1. If ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High.
Right, so seek those things that are above, right? Go ahead, y'all.
All right, this second Ezra is 9 and 13. And therefore be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished. And when but acquire how the righteous shall be saved.
See, and let's go into about the salvation, things of above, man. Because that's what we're trying to get to. That's what we're trying to gain. We're trying to gain salvation.
Yep.
Yeah, you say, okay, go ahead, finish it out.
Hey, he can finish what he got.
Hey, y'all just finish it out.
Yeah, he finished it off.
It says whose the world is and for whom the world is created.
See, that's right. So your things above your affection, brother, that mentor, store your treasures up in heaven. Alright? So your thing above is what? Seeking the Most High, man. Seeking favor and mercy from Him. How can you do that? By keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. Doing the work. You know, being a brother to the brother, man. Alright? Being beneficial to the brotherhood, man. That's how you can receive salvation. Alright? Storing your treasures up in heaven. You know, you gotta talk about.
The second Ezra 8, 50 through 55. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world,
Right.
because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
That's right.
For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared.
See, and let's talk about who the elect. It was only given unto us to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven. So it was only given unto us to what? Receive salvation.
Yep, just like he told the disciples in Matthew 13 and 10. He that hath ears, let him hear. They asked him why he speaking parables, because it's not given unto them. It's given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
It says, because they have walked in great pride. Now, Salaki. 2 Ezra 8 and 52. It says, the time to come is prepared. Plenteous is made ready. A city is builded and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you. Wickedness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten.
Right? The blessing gone, man. See, we're dealing with spirit now. All right, we're on a way better frequency and vibration now, man. You know, go ahead.
It says sorrows are past, and in the end it showed the treasure of immortality.
See, that's what we're preaching about. Immortality, man. Go ahead.
Verse 55. And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish.
See, and it ain't about them. Why we out here? For the elect. You know? Because once the elect is sealed, guess what? The kingdom of heaven is coming. So that's what we out here. We out here for the elect, man. We out here to seal. That's what Jeremiah 16 and 16, man. He made us fishes of men, man. Why? Because the elect has to be sealed. In order for the destruction to come. In order for the kingdom of heaven to come, man. All right?
Before hunters.
Yeah, that's right. You got it.
Hey, and that's a beautiful point, because I was watching the elders last week, and they was talking about fishers and hunters. And Apostle Gabar and Apostle Har was speaking about fishing and hunting. What's the difference between fishing and hunting? It's basically the same concept.
It's the same thing.
But a hunter would use a trap versus bait. You see, like hunting is more violent. Fishing is more pleasant, you know. So when the Lord say he shall send for fishers, and then he gonna turn us to hunters, the difference gonna be, we not gonna be using the scriptures to bait you, to get you to come to salvation.
Right.
We gonna be seeking you out. You know, we gonna have like laser beam senses to search you out and destroy you. Yeah, Lord willing, we those men. You know?
I had those spiritual powers to find you.
Yeah. Yeah, a hunter has a whole nother spirit.
Right.
A hunter is more bloodthirsty.
Whole nother technique. They got dealing with a whole nother technique, man.
When a man go fishing, he ain't, you know, he just chilling, sitting back, probably drinking a cold one, you know.
Relax.
That's how we like. We really relaxing as we come out here. Now sometimes you get a little anxious, you know, you trying to catch that fish, you know. But for the most part, it's laid back.
And then
you know?
when you catch one, what you got to do? You know,
Reel it in quick.
Struggle with it 'cause it might be a big one.
Reel it in quick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you take a fish home, it's pretty much still alive until you chop his head off. When you hunt, it's DOA. You shooting to kill it on the spot.
Yep.
Right, bro. That's good, bro. Good analogy, too, bro. Go ahead,
First Peter 4:18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, what should the ungodly and the sinner appear?